How to keep long-distance love alive. The hardest love to fall for is long-distance love. Relationships are hard work, but when you add distance between the two of you, it can become even more complicated. Long-distance relationships are quite common these days as the internet brings people together from all over the world. Being in a long-distance relationship can be very difficult and confusing. All relationships take work, but long-distance relationships take a bit more work in the way of communication, compromise, and understanding. Many people believe that long-distance relationships cannot work. It's true that a large number of long-distance relationships fail, but this is true of relationships that do not deal with distance as well. Long-distance romances can work, they just need a little extra effort and some planning. What many people don't realize is there are many benefits to being in a long-distance romance. When you understand how fortunate you are to have someone at the other end, willing to go the distance, you won't waste another minute pining away for your lover. The truth is, long-distance relationships, like all relationships, come in many shapes and sizes. There are challenges to maintaining a long-distance relationship to the satisfaction of both partners. Long-distance relationships involves two people who share an interest in each other's lives, care for one another, and of course have a love for each other that they hope will only continue to grow. On the other hand, a long-distance relationship requires a special willingness and understanding that can test love like no other type of relationship can. It requires constant communication and a desire to continually create your relationship, using the only real tool you have: your words. The most difficult thing to deal with in a long-distance relationship is the most obvious thing: the distance. Here are some ways to endure the long distance: play cards or games over the internet, or watch a movie together by renting the same movie, start at the same time and talking on the phone, make gifts for each other, create a list of things to do together, send lots of cards and e-cards. This will definitely help to make your relationship work. One of the first keys to success in a long-distance relationship is effective communication. It is important for both persons to feel that they are an active part of the other's life. This is best accomplished through communication. Email, webcams, and digital pictures can diminish distances, but nothing replaces the intimacy of hearing your partner's voice. No relationship lasts without communication. Pick up the phone every day and chat with your partner for 15 minutes, at least. Just let them know that you're thinking about them and you miss them. Everyone loves this. Long-distance relationships can work, it just takes the commitment of both people for it to last. Both people involved have to be committed to communication, whether it is through the phone, through emails, or written letters. Communication is something we all take for granted when we're in the presence of one another, but when you are dealing with a long-distance relationship, you do not have the benefit of body language to help guide you. Communication is the key to making these relationships work. Trusting the person at the other end of a long-distance relationship can be difficult. People often have a hard time believing the words that are passed along during phone conversations if they can't actually see the source, or unless they truly trust the source. Without trust and honesty, the relationship is in danger, just as it would be any other relationship. By accepting the challenge of a long-distance relationship, you also accept the fact that you will have to have the trust and faith that your partner will not be seeing anyone else as promised. Photos are very important. Photos are very important. Since you two can't be together physically, photos will have to work. Take some fun photos of yourself and send them, sealed with a kiss, to your honey. Also, to keep your magic love alive, plan a visit. Promise that you will visit her and keep that promise. This will make her feel happy. There are days when you feel lonely. There are moments when you long for a touch instead of a call. Still, your bond endures. Whether separated by an ocean or an outlook, the shortest distance between two hearts, it is said, is love.